Good evening, gamers, and welcome back to Hellstormwargaming. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Mikey. Hello, hello, hello. Looks like we've gone live. Discord's saying we're live. Is it working? I think so. I think so. My chat isn't working yet. One sec. Come on, chat. Hello. How we doing? It's Monday. We do be live. Why am I not? Why is my chat not? There we go. He's actually on time. Bang on time. Georgie's doxing that I went to get a chocolate. She doesn't know that I stole one. She doesn't know that I stole one. Little Kinder Bueno for me. She doesn't know that I stole a Kinder Bueno. Get back. Too late. Too late. That's not Kinder Bueno. Yeah, Kinder. Sorry. Same thing. Same thing. How we doing? How we doing? We got some drama to talk about today. First time for everything. What's that supposed to mean? Is my chat gonna work? I can see one chat. I can't see anything else. Okay, now it's working. It just literally all just popped out because I use this now. This great program called Ground Control. Any streamers out there? But PM'd. Fuck, Patrick, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Bro. Fucking hell. I'm so shit. Bro, I've had such a horrible week. It's been awful. I hate the beginning of March. You wanna know why? I'll tell you why I hate the beginning of March. It's the time of year that my car needs doing. MOTs, insurance, etc. Okay, it's also tax season. I hate March. For some reason, I've got everything that happens in March. And so March is always a write-off. And they were like, yeah, let's fucking launch an Emperor's Children box same month. Fuck it yellow. You know? Absolute shit show. So welcome everyone. Anyway, we got some drama to talk about. There's a little bit of, I would say, spicy drama, allegedly, potentially. There's also some Reddit drama, but first we're going to do some spicy drama. Then we're going to do an Emperor's Children tier list. Okay. And then we might talk about the drama. Isn't it Jan for tax in the UK? If you're self-employed, yeah, which I'm not. I'm a corporation. I don't do well, I think I have to, but I have an accountant who does it all. So yeah, corporations end of March, I believe. Drama in this economy, as always. Always, mate. Always. So yeah. Merc won't talk to me anymore. Don't blame you. Excuse me. Hey, Mikey, I'd love to see you play a game of Kill Team. I actually really enjoyed the game of Kill Team I had. I haven't played it in a while, but I have played it on stream. I played it when it came out, the new one. Says I watch Hellstorm Mikey too much. Not true. Not true, I don't stream enough, according to some people. Some people think I'm lazy, so I don't stream enough. No. I played it. I've never played Kill Team before today. Hellstorm Battle Report. I've played Kill Team. I played Space Hulk, technically. That's not really a Kill Team, but there we go. I think that is the only time I played Kill Team. I used to play Kill Team all the time. Like when it was like a really old edition. But yeah, I played Kill Team in the old place. Me and Big C. Quite nice. So it was decent, to be fair. I could drop down. Where? It was decent. We played the new box set against each other. That is the only game I played. I won't lie. I won't lie. That is the only game I've played. I haven't played any since. But I really want to. It's just trying to find time to do it. Okay. But we have a new... Look at this old poo studio. Pudio, you could say. Look at this old Pudio, you could say. We got the new one. I'm really struggling. Do I know any other sound engineers who also use OBS? Because we've got this new studio, same mics. It's very similar setup, if not better setup. But I'm just having loads of microphone problems. It's so fucking annoying. And I know it's annoying to watch as well. The worst thing about watching anything is like having the sound correct. Okay. So I know it's annoying, but the problem is when I'm playing a game, I'm not behind the desk. And usually the person behind the desk is not hearing or seeing the problem, but the problem is coming through live. And then I'm just like, everyone's like, Mikey, you sound shit. And I'm like, right, okay, well, I can't play a game and fix the sound, you know? Ugh, it's so annoying. So I'm going to be in there probably all day Friday, fucking about with it. It's just so frustrating. So frustrating. I think because I've got like a more slightly longer enclosed space, the sound is bouncing to each other, which is super annoying. So, imagine you had your own studio to play whatever you want. I can play whatever I want, but I also have to play what everyone else wants me to play, or people don't watch. So, Big C on the big TV. Yeah, Big C on the big TV all the time. We love to see it. We love to see it. So, how's your weekend been, chap? How's it been? How have you been getting on? Have you considered hiring a professional? Thanks. Thanks, Sass. Good to see you too today. Yeah, I'm just having a problem with like a filter, I think. I'm getting like, I don't know what the problem is. I can't work it out. It's super annoying. So the problem is I'm usually by myself as well. So I think I just need to sit down with someone all day and be like, right, you two people, you two stand there and talk for like 2 hours while I fix this. Mostly be waiting on replies, bro. Bro, don't do that to me. Weekend solid, been started building our world. I mean, nice, bud. What have you been building? Let us know. Let us know. Make sure you join the Discord as well. !Discord. And make sure you share it. Also, chat, I think I'm going to do like a really, really big Discord revamp. Yo! Des! Thanks for this 37 months, bud. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the 37 months. That's very kind of you. Holy shit. 3 years and a month. Let's go. What you need is half an hour pre-game bullshit session. The problem is that's what we did. And then as soon as I went live, it just carried on. GC, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So I think we're going to do like a big Discord revamp. I think we might even like wipe it. I'm thinking I might wipe it. Got nothing to hide. Feel free to download it now. Okay. I think it's time for like a proper revamp. Like wipe it all, start again. You know, there's a lot of features that we're like not using because like it's for lack of a better term, I feel like the Discord is like legacy Discord. It was set up and it's been running really well. It's like the Discord setups worked really well, but the Discord as a platform has changed so much, and I feel like we're not like utilizing it. You know, I feel like we're not utilizing it very well. So I think we might like have a big revamp because it's like a really large platform, a really large community we've got. We've got 1,000 members. You know, it's not a small Discord by any. It's not small, all right. It's quite a large Discord, which is like really cool, and I'm really proud of it. But I feel like there's like a lot of things we're not like. It feels like we're not like using like a lot of the features. Can you give an example of things we're using? We're not using like there's the forum aspect, you know. For example, let me try and bring it up. Create a channel. There's loads of different types of channels you can make. So like forum, which is like for organized discussion, you know. So like a forum, I'm not going to make one because I don't want to like start messing it up now. But forums like itemized shit, okay. It's all itemized. So like let's say buying and selling for it is like a shit example. People can make their own forum posts for each thing that they're selling, and it's like separate conversations on each item. That's like a really good use for it. But I was looking around a couple of other larger Discords, and I was like trying to see what they use theirs for, and there's some like really cool stuff. And I just think like it's a bit messy in terms of like the channels. Obviously, if you are if you are a green name, if you remember, you get to see all of the channels rather than just the free ones. But I feel like there's too many channels that don't get used. You know? Delete the weeb channel, that'll fix it. Yo, thanks for the follow, I really appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lot of channels that don't get used, and I think a lot of it, like, dated, okay? Why is memberships misspelled? So there's a lot of running jokes that are also really old in this Discord as well. So that's because I spelt it wrong on a banner at a tournament. So it now says membershio rather than membership. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's just like not getting used. The like all of this, it's just kind of like all of the channels all together. You know what I mean? It's not really like separate properly. So I feel like we can like break it down, get rid of all the shit we're not using, redo it all, I think. So why are you leaving make on delivered? Exactly. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe that's part of the problem, you know? So yeah, so I think I want like a total redo, I think. Completely clean slate. When that's going to be, don't know, but I've just been thinking about it. All right, that's been my weekend. Whilst I've been doing loads of fucking painting. Oh my god. Oh my god, so much painting. This sounds like a job for a mod team, yeah. Maybe we redo the mod team. Because I know like Jake is a mod, Magoo's a mod, and Mercenary's a mod. We've got a couple of the mods that aren't super active anymore. And maybe they don't want to be mods anymore. You know? Maybe we like redo the mod team, people who want to actually be mods in the Discord, and make it like a clean slate, I think. And then maybe purge all the inactive members, because there's a lot. And maybe purge a lot of the inactive members. We've got loads of bots in the Discord that we don't really use anymore, so they need getting rid of. Lots of things to think about, that's for sure. Lots of things to think about, but I think maybe like a bit of a refresh would be nice. So yeah. Another very good restart. I mean, it's just Discord, right? No one cares about what he said in the Discord after a week. After a week, no one looks at what's been said, you know what I mean? You don't scroll back that far unless you're trying to find dirt on someone, usually. I'm an inactive member, just you see when you go live. Yeah, I think, like, I don't know if I'm going to, like, do a purge or be, like, reply to this within 48 hours, anyone who's not, get rid. So, Dex should be a mod just because he doesn't want to be. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. So yeah, so join the Discord if you haven't already, and if you are in the Discord, let us know things you'd like to see changed. You know, if you could do everything, if you could do anything in the Discord, you know, in the Hellstormwargaming community Discord, what would you do? That would be my question. There is a channel for server suggestions that doesn't get used. But if you thought, you know what, Mikey, this could really do with this, maybe now's the time to bring it up, you know? So you can use !Discord on both YouTube and Twitch.tv. Because I'm live on both. I'm a live stream every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on both. Only Hands channel, brilliant. Get rid of AOS channel. Strippergram GIF in the Discord of Elliot. Right, okay. Maybe we do get rid of the mods. Maybe we do get rid of the mods. Wouldn't mind some hobby motivation. Interesting. Maybe we do like put stream models back up because we got rid of that. So yeah, there's just like a few things that I'm like, I want to change. I'm probably going to get rid of the, well, maybe we'll like change how the roles work, and we'll like make it so if you do have a role, there are actually different channels you can see, because currently that's something we did. And then we realized no one was talking in the tower one. So we got rid of it. we got we got rid of the faction one because the tower one, and I think the sisters one was dead. So we just like got rid of it. And then we made it like Imperium, and then people got mad because it was like Imperium and Xenos, and then I just made them all public. So maybe we redo that. Because there's loads of different ways you can like onboard as well, where it's like you don't automatically see every channel. because a lot of people don't. You know, you can have like, I only want to see Mikey's stream notifications, not his YouTube video notifications, for example. Did you fix the Nightbot spelling issue? You have to correct me you have to remind me what it's spelling wrong. What's Nightbot spelling wrong? It was spelling stream as strim. Yeah, that was on purpose. I thought it was cute. It's not just because it's different doesn't mean it's wrong. It was supposed to be cute. It was like if you're enjoying the stream. Ugh, can't change it. It says hope you're enjoying the stream. It's a gardening joke, surely. Because the gardeners. There we go, got rid of it. Fuck you all. Right. Chat, have you seen the drama? Have you seen the big drama coming from the US and A? Illiteracy is cute. Don't let anyone tell you different. I won't. Have you seen the big drama coming from the US and A? Are you ready? Also, if you haven't, if you want to see the drama, make sure you become members as little as £1.99 a month. Here we go. What drama isn't coming from the US and A? That's true. Whoa! No full video, only vertical here, said Frontline Gaming. The next LVO is this year. October 2nd to October 5th, 2025. Wow, he's giving me a seat. Yeah, it's not a great one, is it? So if you didn't know, the Las Vegas Open has been in January every year, okay? This is number 11, I believe. So the past 10 years, it's been in January. Now, there's been a lot of things recently that have changed that I think is definitely a factor in this date change, okay? You might remember a couple of streams back, we did a big news update from Warhammer community because they announced that the ITC season, or the independent tournament circuit, or international tournament circuit, sorry, the season was changing from January to January to November, okay? So, so the reason they wanted to change it was to line it up with the World Championships of Warhammer, okay? Which is Games Workshop's flagship event where they run the grand narrative and they also give out golden tickets for everyone to go, okay? You don't have to pay to go to this event. You have to pay flight and accommodation a lot of the time. You don't pay to get into the World Championships of Warhammer, but you are invited because you won a tournament or won a golden ticket from a different event, okay? So what's happened is the ITC has moved their event date to November. Obviously, this year, it's actually November to November, which means some dates are being doubled up, including the Las Vegas Open. However, the ITC used to be the independent tournament circuit and was run by Frontline Gaming and was reset in January. Purely so, the Las Vegas Open was always the last event in the season to give points. That was the grand final, the unofficial grand final. And obviously Games Workshop don't like having an unofficial event being the unofficial grand final to the ranking system that they have since purchased. So they moved it to their own grand final, the World Championships of Warhammer by Games Workshop. And then, like a month later, Frontline Gaming announced that they are also moving their event date to what just so happens to be right at the end of the ITC season. Now, I'm sure there are a lot of factors. However, I don't think this is completely like, I don't think this is completely a coincidence. I don't think this is a coincidence. I honestly think, heart of hearts, that there were a lot of factors that were happening. They wanted to expand, etc. But also they were like, well, January, that's at the beginning of the season. That's rubbish. We need to make it to the end of the season, so players who are interested in scoring ITC points, interested in having internet points, okay, they need to attend the LVO because it's right at the end of the season. It's going to give them a big bump in points so people can't overtake them. If you really think about it in terms of rankings, getting a big score early is really bad because then that gives everyone else who wants to overtake you. Obviously, for me, and probably a lot of you watching, this does not, no one gives two fucks about, like, the internet points. Or at least the relevance of where the LVO is in the ranking system doesn't matter to us, you know? It doesn't matter to me too much, you know, not really. Unless I'm trying to be, like, best in faction or whatever. It probably doesn't matter to you because you're probably not going to go, let's be honest. But by having it in January, when it was at the end of the season, it made it almost compulsory to go, because then you get that final big bump, and then it's the end of the season, and then that's the ranking, because they do the awards for the ITC at LVO previously. Now it's going to be at the World Championships, obviously. However, having it at the start of a season, let's say the season starts at the end of November, and you have your big event in January, that kind of puts a bar up for everyone else to leapfrog over, something to work towards, rather than kind of having this big unknown and then a final big bump, you know? Because I'm trying to think of like an analogy for the final big bump. It's kind of like getting the golden mushroom in Mario Kart, but on the third lap halfway through. You know what I mean? And everyone's kind of together. Rather than having the golden mushroom at the start of the race and you get that flying head start and then everyone has 3 laps to catch you up, you got it at the halfway through the final lap and you just like blasted past everyone. That's the LVO, and that's why it's moving, because they don't want to be at the beginning of the race, they want to be at the end of the race. I imagine that's not the only reason it's moving. It's the reason I think they've moved it, or they've like definitely considered moving it, because I don't think moving the event of the year, outside of a couple of others, moving it like 2 months earlier, right before the holiday season, etc., is a wise business decision. But also, it creates more complication because it's not only just moving. It's like Mario Party Bloody Stars. Yeah, the end of Mario Party where you get all the participation awards. The other problem is it's October. It's in at the end of beginning of October, which is it's like a week after the London Grand Tournament, which means it's kind of like locking a lot of people out from the UK who want to travel over for the Las Vegas Open, because they're like, well, I can just go to the LGT. I don't need to go to Las Vegas. I mean, it's kind of like oranges and pears, you know, in comparison, but it's like, still, it's still interesting. It's also a week after the Challengers Cup, which is like a large team event that's on the same weekend as LGT, probably in California or something. I'm not sure whereabouts in the US it is. But that's run by a previous Frontline Gaming member who left and then started their own league. And it's caused a bit of drama. There's a bit of drama in the competitive 40k Facebook group. 1 second, I'm just going to have to... Sorry, Patrick, love you. I'm going to have to minimize you for now. I hope you don't mind. There's like, with the most recent change to LVO date and location, are you more or less likely to attend this year? And like, obviously, as you can see from the random votes, it's in Utah. Thank you, Step Coach. Appreciate it. I don't know. I wasn't planning on attending, so I hadn't checked. But obviously there's like the votes, how many? 258 votes, which is obviously not representative of anything really. It's just what feels like a legacy group. I don't know if anyone else, right? Just like slight tangent. Competitive 40k Facebook group, right? Used to be the place to get competitive 40k news. Now it's just dead. And I think that's just like because Facebook's shit. But it just feels, this group just feels dead now. However, that doesn't stop Reese Robbins coming in. Obviously there's like quite a, what I would say, 50% less likely to attend. So like 100 people said I'm probably less likely to attend. Were they going to attend in the first place? I don't know. You know? But then Reese has obviously come in and said, the venue is dramatically better, 3 times bigger, and will allow for more room for each event. More room to grow, and I think people will be blown away when they see it. We will turn events away this year due to no more space, which is not fun. Rio was technically off strip as well, because obviously it's in Las Vegas. When I went, it was in Caesars, I think. Or it was on the strip. You walked outside of LVO, of the tournament. You found your way outside the casino after like 3 hours, and then you're just on Las Vegas Strip. It's the place to be in Las Vegas, right? Now, then it moved to Rio, which is like off the strip, and now it's moving like further away from the strip, but to a point where they're going to have like shuttle buses and stuff like that. But yeah, there's nothing on the strip that is big enough that doesn't have insane prices. For example, MGM was big enough, but the room rates were over $300 a night, and the rental rates and total commitments were more than buying a really nice house. So this provides a beautiful and huge venue with room to grow. The way their booking works, we had to jump on it this year or miss our chance. Change is always challenging at first, but once people experience the new location, they're going to be stoked. When we walked in and toured the property, our reaction was completely wild. We're looking forward to the future of LVO and hope to see you all there. So, which is like, you know, whether it's because of the ITC season or not, there's obviously, that won't be the only factor, you know. Personally, I think that definitely was a factor, that they moved it to this year. But it's like, I definitely don't think it was the only factor. They were like, right, the ITC season's changing, so we're going to have to like completely change venue. But obviously there's like a lot of people saying that's like, there's no on-site hotel because it's always been hosted in like a casino type venue, so it's always had a hotel there. And then, you know, just like lots and lots of debate about the new venue. So it's going to be interesting to see how it develops, whether attendance is affected by this. There's something else I wanted to say. I can't think of the top of my head now. It's completely gone. But yeah, just moving the date completely is like a little crazy, to be honest. It's a little bit wide because it's obviously such a large event. Moving it like around the month, people usually don't mind, but moving it like the previous year, remember what I was going to say, moving it to previous year is like pretty crazy, to be honest. What is the new venue? I don't actually know. The Expo World Market Center. There you go. This tiny triple size venue, 300,000 square feet. That's crazy. But what's interesting, the final thing that's interesting, because of the fact that they've moved it, okay, they've pulled it back in terms of like date, and we've had the rollback of the ITC ranking system to where it previously ended in January, but then they pulled the points back to now run from November, is the LVO. The LVO is obviously included in this year's rankings, but because LVO has been pulled back and there's this one, it was included in last year's rankings, okay, because obviously it did up to 2024. Then they pulled the date back, so everyone who went to LVO this year gets to still use their ranking from LVO, their points from LVO, to this year, and there's a second LVO within the same competing year. So by going to 2 LVOs this year, you actually get 3 use. You would have got 3 uses out of it for your online fake internet points, which I think is pretty funny. I think that's pretty funny actually, because it's like January, the one we had 2 months ago, whatever, is getting used for 2024 and the 2025 season, and then there's another LVO this year, so that's going to be in the same season. So there's everyone's who went to LVO in January and goes to LVO in October is actually getting 3 uses out of 2 events. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that a bit wild? Isn't that like moving Hellstorm tournaments? I don't think I hold quite the same weight as Las Vegas Open, as much as I'd love to think I do. But I do run events every other month. If you want to check it out, !shop in chat. You can come along. We've got an Age of Sigmar event at the end of this month, and we've got a 40k one on April 19th, 20th. You should come out. Would be wild if the internet points meant anything. Well, to some people it does, because if you look at like coaching services, they definitely talk about their online internet points that don't mean anything. It's very not frugal. It's very, you know what I'm going to say? it's very important for people who use it to then go and make money. You know? Not that I'm saying that's necessarily a bad thing a lot of the time. It's just a matter of fact that a lot of people go ahead and use their online internet points to then become very successful financially in other markets, you know? I'm sure the guys at Squad Games podcast organised the LVO Kill Team tournament saying there was token moving the day. This is shortly after this year's LVO. Yeah, I do believe that probably happened. However, what I will say is that it's probably likely that Frontline Gaming knew that Games Workshop were going to be moving the ITC day as well. I think it should be a rule if you don't attend the award ceremony, you don't get your ITC points. Just saying. Yeah, true. Lucrative. Thank you, Ridgecraft. So yeah, while the internet points don't... Well, I mean, the ITC does pay. Well, it did. Did they win anything this year? Did they win anything this year? Because usually winning the ITC, you win a check. I don't know if you won anything this year, but definitely when I was there, Richard Siegler won it for the first time. And he won like 10 grand, I think it was. You know? Yeah, Patrick, literally. I like scoring big points. It's like penis extension I can wave in front of my warhammer buddies. Yeah, true. But yeah, so ITC points are worth something for the top. Not usually after first or second, you know. But yeah, then you can use it to make money and make profits in other regards, you know. I'm covering the drama in tournament chat. Oh, didn't mean to join that. I do have that up for later. I do have that open for afterwards. So anyway, yeah, I think the LVO moving is quite a big thing to like talk about. I think it's quite interesting. I think there's a lot of factors, but I believe that was definitely... I personally think the ITC ranking, considering that made Frontline Gaming, was quite important to them, you know? I think that was quite important to them, and moving the ranking day away from their event has definitely caused like a little bit of friction, let's say. I'm sure the LGT people weren't pleased when they saw the date move. The thing is with it is everyone in the UK, not that I would, everyone in the UK will go to LGT anyway, right? You see my drama message? Yeah, I was trying to look into that, but I didn't understand it completely. So, bit of a funny one. Reference chat, there's like a bit of drama about a certain player on Reddit as well, which we'll cover after the tier list. And then also... Out of focus. Oh yeah. And also there's some stuff going on with Major Kill with the coaching service, but I was like, I don't understand what's real, what's not allowed, etc. Drama on Monday, what a treat. I know, and I'm just trying to do like a normal show. I'm trying to ride my Emperor's Children wave. Best video ever, 65,000 views, talking more about Emperor's Children this week. And there's so much drama happening. I'm just like, I don't understand this. So I think I need to talk to someone who's smarter than me about the Major Kill drama, because essentially, if you didn't know, Major Kill launched like a body coaching service, not like a tournament. I say coaching service in Warhammer, everyone thinks Warhammer coaching, like a body coaching service, but he's kind of talking about biohacking your own body with certain types of like supplements, but then talks about how certain supplements are banned, and then I'm like, are you promoting banned supplements? I don't know. You know, I don't know. Okay, I don't want to formally comment on that drama, but it's a bit like, it does sound dodgy when you say it out loud, but I don't know enough about it. Because, chat, I like to do my due diligence. I don't just like to put a video on and then just ramble over the top of it. If I'm going to talk about something that's like drama, then fine. If I'm going to talk about something about calling out another creator for a certain reason, then I want to know that I'm not talking shit, you know? Major Kill is major cringe. I mean, that we can agree on. That we can definitely agree on, and that doesn't need research. It just felt like he was pushing drugs. Yeah, but the thing is with like drugs and like supplements, they're similar but not the same, right? And I don't know what he's promoting, so I didn't want to comment on it formally. Are these pills that make your head grow? Now they're the injections he has in his cheeks, right? they're the plastic injections in his head. Supplements is such a fine line. Yeah, exactly. So it's like I can't go in and say he's promoting drugs because I don't know if they are legally or non-legally drugs, you know? Are they supplements? Are they performing enhancing drugs? Are they just fucking something you can go buy at Holland and Barrett? I don't know. So some supplements are illegal, some aren't, and just fraud. Yeah, exactly. Which I don't know, which is why I'm not like bringing it up and talking about it really. I'm just kind of mentioning it for the context of the room. Because, yeah. He says they're peptides, which I didn't know what were. That doesn't mean anything. You know? That doesn't mean anything. It's a fine line. These cocaine supplements, for example, are really moreish. What did I hear? Someone said something on a podcast the other day. It was kind of like, Coke doesn't taste like that. And it's like, if it tasted like sweets, I'd probably have loads. Don't know, I can't remember. Out of context, it doesn't sound very good. Most are illegal for common use. Most are not illegal for common use, only illegal in sports. Not speaking from experience. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, Tom. I've seen you, bro. You went from twink to jacked very quickly. I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyway, chap, shall we do a tier list? Shall we do a tier list today? Never sweating, brilliant. Shall we talk about Emperor's Children one more time? I've got one more video about Emperor's Children coming out. I'm streaming Emperor's Children this week. Okay. He's stayed 4 foot tall. True. I'm streaming Emperor's Children again this week. But shall we do a tier list? I need one more tab. Oh, I didn't even know that was open. I do not need any of that. Yes, please. Okay. Check the toilet for weighted dice after each test. No, do a toilet where winners need to pass a what a youre test and test. Funnily enough, I don't think most Warhammers are taking anything. Most Warhammer players aren't taking anything. It's just the few that you know are because they stand out like a sore fucking thumb. And they're fucking weird. Right? You know? You know? Most Warhammer players, they're a big boy like me, you know? And then you get that one guy who's just like extremely jacked and loves Warhammer. Nah, you've got body dysmorphia, bro. Okay? That's what you've got. You don't have anything cool, I'm afraid. You just got what we've got, but we decided to eat chocolate. You decided to take drugs. Most Warhammer players are taking copious amounts of caffeine. 4 cans of Monster each game. That's me. Just saying I'm drinking Iron Brew. It's not got any sugar in it. Jax loves Warhammer and is very emotionally unstable. Literally. And doesn't know how to interact with humans. Only knows how to interact with plastic toys. Iron Brew Extra, friendship over. It was 50p in home bargains, bro. For a 500ml can for 50p. What's wrong with Iron Brew Extra? It's essence of Iron Brew, but more. Jacked Warhammer players have the worst personality, can't take any jokes. That's because of the drugs in their brains, bro. It's because of the drugs in their brain. They don't know how to interact with other humans. Is what disappointment is. According to Mikey on his reasoning, Henry Cavill takes drugs. Yeah, he definitely does. He's not supposed to be like a big gotcha. It's not supposed to be like a huge gotcha. He 100% does. Alright, chap. It's time to rank. No, wait. I was in home bargain. Oh, Kyari, no way, because I laughed at that too. Couldn't help but laugh at the fact they start selling pet food for gym bros with protein slapped on the labels. I also laughed at that. I was like, you know who's buying that. Worst is gym bro tactic with the Warhammer pyramid scheme. Yeah, I missed that word on purpose, but yes. Yes, that's real. Right, chat, it's time for the most unique, bravest, most not condescending, most factual, factual fucking, the most factual type of Warhammer 40k content you've ever seen on this planet. It's time for a tier list, baby. We have the 17 data sheets for the Emperor's Children. We have their data sheet. We have their rules. We have their points. And it's time to rank them on this tier list from S through D. We should first start with, how are we going to rank a unit? Okay, now I think we should focus on the rules aspect. We've done a lot of different types of tier lists. Sometimes we've talked about how cool an army is. Sometimes we've talked about how expensive an army is. And this time, for the very first time ever, which is definitely not ever, we are ranking the units on their strengths. Okay, so we need some tiers. All right, we've got S through D. We don't have to use them all, but I do think, okay, we should start with S. And I should say as well, we're not doing demons because demons are cringe. That ranks on likelihood it takes peptides. Fuck. So we got S rank. I think this is auto take / must buy. Okay. Can I change the font? No. No, I can't change the font. As a victim of Emperor's Children, they are all in S tier, and I'd need 1 million points increase. S rank is natty plus. Natty plus. Okay. They should be ranked on how many piercings they have under their armor. Fuck me. S, we have auto take. A, we have decent. Will be in a lot of lists. Okay. B is mid. 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 Fun. C is going to be... Do we even need a D tier? Mid fun. Awful. Do we even need it? Are these tiers enough? Do we need a D tier? C is mid, not fun. Yeah, but what's B then? C is mid, unfun. Okay, mid, not fun. I mean, nothing's going to be in C tier, right? I don't think we need D. Trash. Right? A should be very good, almost always take. B is decent. C is situational. D is nope. Okay. That's good. Decent. C. Situational. D is trash. Trash. Why? Yeah? S tier, 90 plus. 90 plus is short for nerfed. Nerfable. Oh, I don't want it to be on a new line. We'll just change this to must buys. Must buys, nerfable. But that's really contradicting to each other, because I'm like, if it's going to get nerfed, don't buy it. Situation L. L plus ratio on column C. On row C, sorry. S. Nerfable. Nerf me. A. Good. A. Strong. Strong like Hulk. It's good for like 3 weeks, is it? We know there's a balanced data slate this week. I reckon it's going to be on Wednesday. I've got no idea, though. So we've got S, nerf me, A, strong, B, decent, C, situational, D, trash, Y. Are they good rankings? Are they good tiers? Are they good tiers? I mean, that's good. It's on Wednesday, allegedly. If I had it and knew when it's coming out, I wouldn't be able to say. I wouldn't be able to say. I think it's out on Wednesday, so I don't know. I'm just guessing. I object to nerf me. It'll draw the IGW. Good. Stop hurting my investment. You don't know what's in there yet, though. What if S nerf me is just Helldrakes? Anyone says Helldrakes are good must be made to paint one and no missing any trim. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant, bro. Alright. Why have I bought Emperor Children for Freedom Predators? S is like 15 out of the 17 data slates. I don't think it is. So let's do the Emperor's Children tier list. Thank you very much to Games Workshop for sending me the Emperor's Children Slampions of Chinesh box. Thank you very much to Games Workshop for sending me the Emperor's Children Champions of Slanesh box set, which obviously included the codex. I am using the points from other sources though, because I don't have them. But yeah, hashtag adwhip, hashtag Emperor's Children, hashtag Warhammer community. Let's take a look at the data sheets. Okay, we are going to be considering all of the detachments when looking at the data sheet. You know, we aren't just going to be looking at just one. We're going to be considering any use of it. Okay, the Slampions, yeah. Jack, do I bring up the rules on screen, or shall I just talk to you? Hello YouTube. Yeah, say hello YouTube. It might become a video. Just talk. Okay. I can bring up the rules. Do the thing that won't get you fired. Okay, I'll just talk. So let's start with Fulgrim. Okay. Meet in the middle, picks up a watermark PDF. Who'd do such a thing? I'm sure someone would. Anyway, so Fulgrim. Let's talk about Fulgrim, okay? So obviously I've done a full codex review. I'm not going to read every bit of data sheet, okay? But Fulgrim is the Primarch, okay? He is the guy, the reason you buy an army of Emperor's Children usually. You know? He's usually the reason you buy an army because he's very cool. He moves 16. He's obviously got advance and charge. He's got the fun poison rule, which I don't think will actually come up very often. But he's absolutely horrific in combat. Well, I say that. Is he horrific in combat? He's pretty good in combat, okay? Strength 14, minus 3, d6 plus 1. D6 plus 1 is a bit poo, won't lie. But then he's got his 12 attacks at strength 8, minus 2 damage. All of it has sustained, though, which is kind of fun. Sustained is pretty fun. Obviously, if you take him in Mercurial Host, you can re-roll the advance rolls. If you take him in Kotu Conceited, you can get lots of extra buffs. However, in Kotu Conceited, which is arguably the best detachment, I think, he has to be your Warlord, and then he's like got a big target on his head. If you kill a Warlord, that means you can't get any more pledge points. Okay. How many guardsmen can he slaughter in a round? Well, if you really kicked him out and had lethal and sustained and everything with Kotu the Dark Prince, probably 30 guardsmen a turn. Cozy Gang Rise Up. Yeah, Cozy's fucking... I played it on Friday. Honestly cracked. Honestly cracked, you know? So yeah, you can get lethal and sustained on him through a few ways. Lethal and sustained, sorry. You're a Goonhammer? Yes. Yes, I am a Goonhammer. I'm playing. I'm not streaming it this time. I'm actually playing. It's going to be fun. I'm taking Emperor's Children. I wish I could. I don't think I can. I want to take Emperor's Children, but I don't think I can. Graham sounds pretty good. His issue is the Demon Primarch of Slaanesh, which is obviously his aura abilities, right? His aura abilities are really good, but they're like... They just make him better, and they make him a bigger distraction. He's not a... The problem is with Fulgrim compared to any other Primarch in the game, or any other even like Warlord in the game a lot of the time, is that he's not a force multiplier, which I think is his big problem. He doesn't buff your army at all. He doesn't make your other units better at all. All he does is gain fight first, so you can't fight him in combat. Or he can be -1 to hit, you know? So I think that really holds Fulgrim back, to be honest. Born to play EC, forced to play guard, same bestie. So yeah, so I think that really holds him back, which means he stops being S tier. Because he's also 385 points, which is quite expensive. He can't be S tier. He's quite strong, but I think every time you put Fulgrim in a list, he's probably the first thing you drop. He's really cool. I'm going to play him on Friday as well. You should see the model standing I'm using for him, by the way. It's going to be so good. You can't wait. Okay. He's very... The thing is with Fulgrim, like the narrative, he's very full of himself and very self-centered, which means it keeps him in B tier, you know? I put him in a list in which I had 385 points back. Yeah, exactly, you know? I think if he was like... If he was like 300, I think he'd be crazy, you know? I think he'd be crazy if he was 300 points. Because then that's like not too much that you can kind of have a big distraction. B for basic bitch. Yeah, B for basic bitch, I think. So I think Fulgrim's really cool as a model, and his rules are really cool, but he doesn't do anything for the army, so he's just a 400 point sink for a distraction. He's going to go kill stuff, and he's going to get shot for like 3 turns, right? Maybe probably 2 turns, let's be honest. Sometimes 1 turn. But he's going to kill shit. He's going to make combat, which is obviously really good. Consistently make combat, probably. But then he'll just die. 325. Yeah, 325 would probably be like a nice amount. But as I say, if he was like 300 or closer to 300, I think you'd take him every time. It's the 85, because that's a unit of infractors. Turn 1 charge, easy. He can make lots of turn 1 charges, you know. We know how fast Emperor's Children are. I'm a big convert. Until Emperor's Children get nerfed, maybe I'm playing Emperor's Children competitively. 18-inch advance and charge is a funny turn 1 play. We moved 16, but yeah, like his average move is 19. 19 to 20-inch average. Higher points is the Incarn. Oh, I don't know. Incarn can teleport though, right? A little bit different. Incarnate. Chili Incarnate. Locked content. 250. After what you did to Deathwatch, stay away from Emperor's Children. I'm just doing the competitive community a favour. So yeah, I think B tier. I don't think anyone's complaining. You know, I don't think anyone's complaining about Emperor's Children. If we just look at like compared to Eldar, everything's gonna be overpointed. You know, no matter what it does, it's all gonna be overpointed. If you can make his points back, he's very good. The problem is you can only really make his points back against something equally as big and scary. You know, which you don't really see very often. Another Primarch, he probably wins. You know. I think you can make a reasonable C tier argument. I think he's not high B, he's mid B. You know, he's decent. 400 points. He'll go and kill stuff. He'll make combat every time. Will he make his points back? Maybe if they've got something big that he can get to, you know? But it's unlikely. I think it's going to be interesting to see the big model as well, like how easy it is to hide around buildings. Because the benefit of like Emperor's Children is because you can advance, even though you're a monster, you can get, because you go so fast, you can get around terrain really easily. So being able to hide is going to be really good. Keep moving down the list. So Gio thinks he needs a buff. Deal. You know what? Games Workshop literally use me for balancing, so 100 thermal base is a big old base to try and hide. Yeah, that's my concern as well. That's my concern. So yeah, that's all Fulgrim. Does he have Deep Strike? He does have Deep Strike. So you can Rapid Ingress him, which I think is probably the play. Rapid Ingress, behind a wall somewhere, advance 20 inches and slap something. It's pretty good. It's always the wings. Yeah, the wings will stick out, but they're not very high. The problem is the base, I think. You're not going to be able to get into terrain anywhere. Can't imagine the old dinner plate base running around WTC terrain. Yeah, true. True. So yeah, so decent, I would say. Decent. Next up, we've got Lucius the Eternal. There he is. Little Lucius at 140 points. Okay. Having him off the board, not code to attachment friendly though. Yeah. Does he have part of the model you can disconnect and move to help him hide? Very good. Lucius, 140 points, 5 up fin or pain, lone operative, fight first if he's lone operative. If he's, oh sorry, this is that phase. If he's not, yeah, so if he's not leading the unit, i.e. he's still got lane operative, he's got fight first. He rerolls against character, monster, and walkers. He's got strength 8, -3 damage. He's got precision, and then he's obviously got the Lash of Torment, which you'll hardly ever use, but it'll be fun when you do. Okay. Lucius is just like, in my opinion, auto take. He's T5, moves 8 as well, so obviously advancing. I don't know how anyone can say Lucius isn't an S tier. Nathan Wallace, I'm ready to hear your opinion. 140 points to Lucius feels great. He is also no longer Eternal. That's true, he is no longer Eternal. He's just got a 5 up Philippe. He doesn't punch a tank, but he does because he's strength 8, -3 and 3 damage. He doesn't punch tanks, but if they've got legs, you've fucked it. If you've got any sort of legs or tail, you have fucked it. He's slightly stronger but slower solitaire, which I think is fine in most armies, you know. I think he's fine. I think that's really good. The thing with it, he can go with Flawless Blades, which we have to consider. Now, I think running in with Flawless Blades might be a little bit of a trap. You know? I do think it might be a little bit of a trap running with Flawless. However, if you run in with Flawless, he loses his Fight First buff, and he loses Lone Operative, obviously. But then he benefits from the Demonic Patrons, which is obviously, the Demonic Patrons rule is basically where they get crit 3s to wound. So they wound anything in the game on 3+. 3+ or 2+. It can't be worse than 3+. Unless they don't kill a model, then they lose a model. Now, I think a lot of the time you want the lone operative and fights first, because he'll still have a challenge worthy skill, which is reroll hits wounds hitting wounds against character, monster, and walkers. But he'll wound on 3s, which is obviously crazy good. So he's hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. But I think the lone operative and fight first is arguably better, you know. I agree with you, probably auto take every time, but there is something that I feel holding back S tier. To be honest, I don't think there's any list that doesn't run a Lucius, you know? If you think about, like, any list that you can think about with Emperor's Children, you can say Fulgrim's not in the list, and no one bats an eye. But if someone says you're not running Lucius, you're like, you played a friendly, bro. You know? S tier, in my opinion, like I said, auto take before we put nerf me. S tier just, to me personally, is just like, you don't build a list without these, you know? It might not be the insane unit every time. But if you are taking them every list, you know, if you're taking them in every list, it's an S tier unit, you know. He's going to end up being played as a super-powered action monkey, I suspect. Everyone else runs ahead. It's how I ran him in coteries, right? So in coteries, you need your warlord to be alive. And you also needed to take damage if you fail your pledge, because coteries is the pledge a number of units that you're going to kill, and then you get that many pledge points while your warlord's alive. Lucius is a prime example of the literally, you can't stop me gaining pledge points because he's got lone operative. If you charge him, he's got fight first. He's got a feel no pain. He's got a 4-up in run. He's toughness 5. So he's like the perfect for that sort of thing. But then if you're not running him as that, he just runs around the board and kills shit. I can't run Lucius when they sell out the model. Yes, you can, bro. It's crit wounds not hit. I think I said that, but it's fine. Yeah, it is. I don't disagree. He wounds anything on the game on 3s. But yeah, if they sell out Lucius, just do what I did. Use one of mine. I don't want to buy one of my Lucius. I'm selling him now, early before GW. Actually goated. Actually goated. Come on now. Actually goated. Lucius does get his ability against Rogue Lord commanders. True. True, dude. There's Lucius. Literally cost me 25 quid, these models. Perfect. Look at him. He's 3D. Thicker than most MDF terrain. So yeah, so anyway, I'm going to put Lucius S tier because I think he's in every list. I think there's no reason you don't take Lucius, you know. Make his whip detachable to make it fit in smaller gaps. Ironically, I said this on the battle report if you didn't see it, because a lot of people didn't. Ironically, that Lucius is less likely to break. My Lucius is less likely to break than the real one because mine's made of card. The model looks different in person. Yeah. Game Switch are very, very kind to me. They sent me one earlier. Yeah, Solkium. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, bud. Imagine if he had a revive mechanic. Yeah, if Lucius had a revive mechanic, he would be just like... There's like SS tier. There's not an SS tier. There's an S++ tier. It's like second edition cardboard killer cards. Yeah, I got to improvise, bro. I can't fucking play. I can't play the game with the models because they're not out and we don't know when they're out. When are they on pre-order? We don't even fucking know. It's fucking middle of March. It's been 9 days. Okay, next up we got the Lord Exultant. Okay, Lord Exultant is your Chaos Lord of the detachment. 85 points this bad boy. Okay, sorry, 80 points this bad boy. Obviously gives a unit lethal hits. He's got the +3 attacks and gain AP, which I think is a little bit of a downer compared to like a normal Chaos Lord. He's got the the Phoenix Power Spear, which is that's what you're going to take with the Rapture Lash. They're rocking 9 attacks every time he fights. When he charges, he pretty much wins anything in the game on 2s. Obviously, if you don't charge, he doesn't win everything on the game on 2s. You need a Power Fist. But most of the time, you're going to be winning on 2s. He can take pistols, which is nice, but the main thing with him is when he's attached, he gains Infiltrate or Scouts, which is obviously really good, you know? He gains Infiltrate or Scout with your Infractors and Tormentors. However, I don't think... The thing is with it is mostly I'm running 3, you know? 3 pistols S tier. He can take 3 pistols, right? How does he take 3? Let me check. He comes with a bolt pistol. He's equipped with a bolt pistol. Of course, I forgot. He is equipped. He can be equipped with 3 pistols. He's equipped with a bolt pistol, a plasma pistol, and a Phoenix Power Spear, and a close combat weapon. And you can replace the Phoenix Power Spear with the Screamer pistol. So now you can run him as 3 pistols. He's a better Cypher. Maybe he's just S tier. Maybe he's S tier. S for suck it, Cypher the dark boy, the evil boy. One in each hand and one in the mouth. Bro, it's Slanesh. He's got an extra one, you know what I mean? How much? 80 points. I think Lord Exultant might be S tier. Is he as good as Lucius, though? You don't want to know where he hides his third pistol. Yeah. It's like on his belt, like in Dust Till Dawn. You know? Pops his belt, pops out another gun. S for Cypher, brilliant. Nah, he's as good as Lucius. Yeah, I think A tier. I think you're probably going to take them all the time, but they aren't necessary. He can take enhancements, Lucius can't. True. With the enhancements, they can get a little bit crazy. I think I know what wants to be on S tier, and I don't think the Lord Exultant needs to be there, you know? If we say S tier is nerf me, I know I'm just changing it again. Lucius is in every list, and he's really good, and he's cheap. So I think he's S tier. Lord Exultant, probably about the right points. A tier. Okay, I'm changing it again. I'm changing it again, chat. Even though you can take 3, I think A tier is great for him. He's going to be at the top of A tier, I think. I think you take him all the time mainly because you don't have enough characters. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You might be right. So yeah, top of A. Top of A. Not an S tier. I don't think he needs to be nerfed, to be honest. I don't think he's that good. You can take 3, but do you take 3? I think you take 3 a lot of the time, you know? Because if we say, because you're taking 3, you're going to put him in S tier, then Infractors and Tormentors are going to be in S tier as well. Do they need nerfing? I don't think so. You know? That's what I'm thinking now. I know I said a minute ago he's in every list, which he will be. But is he like nerf me level? Is he like up there with like Winged Demon Princes? Probably not. I don't think so. For generic HQ, he's S tier. Yeah, compared to like other HQs in the game, he's S tier. Yeah, definitely. I think you almost 100% take 3 Lords and jam them into Tormentors or Infractors. Yeah. Right, chat, it's going to be bottom of S, top of A, okay? We'll see how balanced it out. Let's see how it balances out. We've only got 2 units in S tier, maybe I move him to S tier as well. Because you know what? I'm a man who listens, you know? I'm a kind god. Being in every list is a low bar to clear when there are so few units. Yeah, true. I think I'm happy with him at top of A. But the next one, though, Lord Cacao, the Lord Cacophonist, okay? Double pistol or pistol and power sword can attach to Terminators or Noise Marines exclusively, you know? His main thing is he gives out sustained, you know? When he's attached, he gives sustained. And then also, the other one is after the model's unit is shot, he can select a unit, an infantry unit, and roll 3 4-ups and do mortal wounds. I was running 2 the other day. I ran him with the auto 6 hit wound or save, which is obviously great when you're giving out sustain to blast masters. When he's with noise boys, he's forcing battle shocks. They also he forces a battle shock, and the noise marines force a -1 to battle shock, so you can obviously battle shock quite a lot. You can really really do a little fun disruptor, you know. And he's got the little mortal wound things, which is really good, really good. You know, obviously you're pretty much always taking him with noise marines, which will put him in situational. But I honestly think for 60 points, because he's so cheap, I think he's like up here. I think he's like up here. Because I think you take them more often than Fulgrim. Do you need 3? No. Do you need 2? Maybe. Do you take 1? Probably. You know? That's where I'm kind of at. You probably take 1 in most lists. You might not take any. But for 60 points, they're really good. T5 with 6 wounds as well. He's a little slower because he's kind of like a big tanky boy. You know? So I think C tier is a little bit harsh because I don't think he's that situational, because I think noise marines are in your list every time. I think I think he's very good. Okay, for 60 points with an enhancement, making him around 70 or 80. He's a Terminator. Yeah, he's not really. He's in power armor. In the demon list, he has crits on 5s. In the Carnival of Excess, yeah, they do crit on 5s with the Lord Cacophonous. Do you think it's worth taking with Terminators? Well, I won't talk about Terminators too much, but obviously they're going to give him... they're going to allow him to reroll charges, which is nice. They have longer range weapons, which means you're more likely to be able to do a couple of mortal wounds to units that are a bit further away. The issue is with Terminators is their ability forces you to kind of shoot everything all in one. So you guarantee a kill, because all your guns want to shoot, say, units to reroll charges, so you're more likely to kill it in shooting than you're not rerolling charges. So it's a bit of a funny one. If the Cacophonous is in B, and he's more useful than Fulgrim, Fulgrim needs to drop down a tier. Well, that's how tiers work, right? The further to the left they are, the better they are, you know? The further to the left, the better they are. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's filled up the screen now. Beautiful. He does take Deep Strike away from them. That's also true, Dicky. So he makes the Terminators walk, which is a bit... Actually, I don't like that. He makes the Terminators walk, which is a bit cringe. Do you think the Doom Siren gives him a bad back? His posture is terrible. Yeah, he's like Death Stranding with a big rucksack. Fulgrim, I don't think... Fulgrim, you could arguably say is situational if you wanted to go back to Fulgrim and maybe put him like here. But, yeah. They ride in a Land Raider, so then you've got like a what? How many points of Terminators? 170... plus the Lord Cacophonous, which is 60, so that's 230, plus a Land Raid, that's a 500 point unit. I'm alright. I'm alright. Okay, Sorcerer now. Okay, your final character that can attach to units. You know, Sorcerer is actually really good. Obviously, it has the move 7, which is fun. It has decent shooting. It can attach to Infractors, Neumarines, or Tormentors. You know, all Tormentors. So you've got the Battle Line and the Noise Marine. Whilst he is attached to the unit, has the benefit of cover. One of the few ways you can actually get a cover save, or actually any sort of defensive mechanic outside of very few stratagems. And also, in your shooting phase, after this model is shot, select one infantry unit hit by one of more of those attacks with the Agonizing Energies, which is his laser psychic weapon. You give them -2 move and -2 charge rolls. Actually, D tier. I don't think he's D tier. I think the Sorcerer is super situational. I don't think he's trash. I don't think they're trash. I think C tier, situational. They're fine. The -2 move is a great rule. The problem is it has 18-inch range, you know? Obviously, it's not a basilisk. It can't just shoot out of line of sight and do it. But I think it's a great rule. Now, the problem I have with the Sorcerer is if you attach it to Noise Marines, fine. You know, bear in mind this is 60 points as well. So you kind of go, do I want to give my Noise Marines cover or sustained? You know, you're probably going to give him sustained. The issue is that if you attach it to Infractors or Tormentors, he doesn't get Infiltrate or Scout. Which is like super annoying. It's like super annoying that he like kind of like slows the unit down completely. He's trash if you put him in, yeah, so you lose Scout or Infiltrate, which is like, it's kind of frustrating for the fact that your battle line units are insanely good because they both have Infiltrate or Scout, you know? But then you go, well, actually, the Sorcerer stops you doing that. So I think super situational. I think low C. I don't think they're that great. It's the only thing that's kind of keeping them up is the fact that the -2 move is a great ability. Might work if he's holding your home with a squad. Yeah, for sure. -2 move for the enemy, -10 move for you. Yeah. Yeah, you're -6 scout, but it gives out -2 move. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine, you know. If we are advancing with the army and can still shoot, do we get a -1 to hit? Why would you get a -1 to hit? And don't tell me because you're advanced, because that's one edition ago. Hard to find 60-point units in this book. Yeah, so he's very cheap. You know, that's the other thing as well. He's 60 points. So I think that's what's keeping him in C tier rather than D. If he could infiltrate or scout, I'd be like, yeah, up here. It's been a while. Yeah. So yeah, assault doesn't give you -1 anymore, bud. So, all good. Yeah, assault just means you can advance and shoot now. It doesn't give you -1. All right, chat. Demon Prince. These mixed up because they're together. Demon Prince of Slaanesh now. So this is the walking one. Moves 10, gains lone operative, gives out additional AP, and he fights on death. And this Demon Prince is 195 points, which I feel is probably the wrong way round with the winged one. The Demon Prince on foot, I don't think he's that good. You think A tier? A? A tier for Walker. Chat, you're going to have to talk to me about it, because I was going to be like... there at best. Maybe even situational. Chat, talk to you. You're all spamming A. Talk to me. Talk to me. Why A tier? That's crazy. Lucius and Footprints combo lone op is hilarious. Also very true. Very, very, very true. Okay. So because Lucius has lone operative when he's on his own, while the Demon Prince is within 3 inches of a Slaanesh infantry, doesn't say non-character, just Slaanesh infantry, he gets lone op from Lucius, and Lucius has lone op. Okay. That puts him up definitely to B tier, not C. Okay? Because that's great. That's funny. Quick and go through walls. Can the Demon Prince go through walls? Sorry? So yeah, so being able to use Lucius with the Demon Prince to give each other... Well, Lucius already has lone op. You have a lone op giving lone op to someone else is pretty funny. I agree. That is pretty funny. Lucius and Demon Prince best buddies, yeah. But A, does that make him A tier? And no, he can't go through walls. Lucius's pet Demon Prince, yeah. I think he's decent. Maybe... I think you probably take a Lord Cacao over a Demon Prince, you know? I think you probably take a Lord over a Demon Prince more often. Can Gulliman do that with a combi lieutenant? Maybe. I think probably. Let's check G-Man. It's a bit scary with the Demon Prince though, right? Yeah, he can do it with the combi lieutenant as well. Distortion enhancement. Which one's that one? In Coterie or something else? Let's check distortion enhancement. Which one's distortion? Bladesman. Bladesman. Add one to the attacks and damage. Ooh, that's cheeky. Strong? Better than Lord Cacao? BT needs too much work. Yeah, because with distortion, how many points is distortion these days? Like 20, I think? Can't remember now off the top of my head. I think high B. High B. Good. A good, decent unit. Combines well with Lucius. Decent with enhancements. He's not in every list. You know? So 25 points. You're making him 220. That is quite expensive. I'd say that's quite expensive. You really want to give the attacks and damage to Lord Exultant? Yeah, because then you 3 damage on your spear, right? It's when not anything on 2s. Yeah, I'm going to say high B for my Demon Prince. Demon Prince with wings, however, loses a points of toughness, gains 4-inch move, and has -1 damage. -1 damage as well, baby. -1 damage, and also he has demonic destruction. He's got the same weapons as the one on foot. Every time he enters a charge move, roll a dice for every wound you have remaining. Has he wound everything on 2s? It's only strength 7. Okay, most things on 2s or 3s. Okay. Or 4s. Most of the game. It's strength 7 with +1 to wound, right? So roll a dice every model you have roll a dice every wound you have remaining on a 4-up doom model. Arguably better than Lucius, I would say. I think better than Lucius. Because you're taking 2 all day. You know? You're taking 2 all fucking day. There's like no question at all, to be honest. Like, why would you not? And then obviously they can take enhancements. That can take the +1 damage. Great. You got something that does probably 5 to 6 mortal wounds. And then he got 4 damage in combat. You know? With distortion, like we've just mentioned. You can take with coterie so he can like get back up. And this is 180 points. Why is this cheaper than the one on foot? How is this one cheaper? How is it 15 points cheaper than this one? If you said this was 195 and this was 180, I'd be like, yeah, it's decent. How is the winged one cheaper? He'd be solid for 220. I think 220 might be a little much. No, actually, no, I don't think so. A little much for 2. No learn up and buff aura. Yeah, but he just torpedoes into anything. Average move of 17 or 18 inches. You know? It's just wild how good that is. Because on paper, you look at it, you're like, it's fine. It's a cool torpedo. It's good distraction. But it just charges in, kills everything, and then doesn't die because of -1 damage. And it's like, oh, shit. Cool. I think it's the... Because obviously you lose a point of toughness, you're T9. You're a rhino. You're a walking rhino with a 2-up, 4-up. T9, 10 wounds. But it's the -1 damage that makes the big difference, I think. And the fact that you move 14 inches... Yo! The War Mistress! Thank you so much for the raid! How you doing? Hello, everyone on Twitch. Hello there. Hello. War Mistress, long time. What a wonderful person. Go and follow the War Mistress if you haven't already. I'm currently live on both YouTube and Twitch. You can type !multi to find out where I am. But if you're watching on YouTube, type !multi, go and say hello to War Mistress, and vice versa. If you're watching on Twitch, jump over to YouTube. We're currently doing a tier list of the Emperor's Children's units. We're currently talking about the Winged Demon Prince of Slaanesh, and how I'm saying it's the best unit in the book. So if you just tune in, appreciate it. War Mistress, let us know what you've been up to. And long time no see. How you doing? How you doing? Hashtag multitasking, yeah. So I got joint chat, so you'll be able to see all your messages come up if you want to say something. But yeah, appreciate it, War Mistress. Very kind of you. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, so Winged Demon Prince or Lucius, who's the best unit in the book? Come on, chat, what do you think? Type 1 for Demon Prince, type 2 for Lucius. Type 1 if you think the Winged Demon Prince is the best unit in the book so far. Type 2 if you think Lucius is the best unit in the book so far. Or type 69 if you don't want to get involved. 2 votes for the Demon Prince. 3 votes for the Demon Prince. 3 votes for Lucius. Oh, it's close. It's close. Right, mods, count those answers. Daddy Lucius is my everything. Lucius is very sick, to be fair. That command doesn't work anymore. Well, that's annoying. How frustrating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think everyone thinks Lucius is better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Winged Demon Prince. More people think Lucius is stronger, so we'll put him back up there. Okay. Democracy, everyone. Subscribe if you haven't already. Use your Twitch Prime if you haven't already. ! Prime in chat. Okay. I don't rate Demon Prince melee. It's pretty good though. Strength 8 minus 2, 3 damage is good for like a... The problem is with the entire Emperor's Children book is that you walk into a knight army and you kind of struggle. Steelman! Thanks for the Prime, dude. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you for the Prime, dude. I suppose like Prime in chat. I don't know what that does. I don't think that does anything. Andy! Thank you for the Prime as well. Make sure you jump over !multi in chat. Jump over to Twitch if you've got a Twitch Prime. Use it for free. If not, you're giving free money to Jeff Bezos. I prefer low knots so I can't be punished for my bad positioning. It's also a deep strikes within 9 and you kind of get sad. 2 things that struggle against knights. Emperor's Children and Deck Doll. True. Don't forget to hit the like button. Go for it, Payne. Thanks for reminding everyone. There's currently 180 people watching on YouTube. Make sure you press the like button. It's literally free. Yeah, and then Prime button, which is also free. Amazon need money after buying James Bond. No, they don't. No, they don't. Give face! Like I said, the Twitch Prime, dude. Really appreciate it. We got a hype train, or should I say scam train going, to remind you that you have to give me money over on Amazon, not on twitch.tv. Twitch.tv is reminding you that you do have to give me money. So thank you, Saltism, for the Prime as well. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. We got a little scam train going. It's like, reminder, give me money. Des, thanks for the gifted membership. Gifted sub, even. You've gifted 32 in total. Appreciate you, man. And Grimsley. Oh my god, thank you, everyone. Holy shit. Turns out if you just ask nicely. Thank you. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. That's very kind of you all. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. If you are, make sure you follow and subscribe on YouTube. That's literally free as well. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. Flawless Blades next. Flawless Blades. We're going to put them there just so we can see them. But I'm not saying their detail. Flawless Blades. These are the... Okay, let's fill in the gap, you know? You laughed at my joke. I laugh at everyone's joke. Can I get paid for this? Flawless Blades. This is the plug the hole, okay? Quite well. Metaphorically speaking, or figuratively speaking. Obviously, they have a very, very good rule, okay? Crit wounds anything on 3s, which is really cool. Only strength 6, so they're going to be using that a lot. Okay, because they're only strength 6. There's not much in here for like +1 to wound, etc. So you're going to be relying on the crit wounds on 3s by using their ability. I think it's unlikely that you lose many by using that ability, unless you're up against like an Imperial Knight or something. You really want to kill it. However, I mean 110 for 3 is decent. It's only 3 attacks. Yeah, 1 more attack. Yeah. I think, arguably, they're like here. Leaks Veeks, thanks for the Prime, dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the Prime. Very kind of you. Holy shit, we got a level 2 hype train, scam train on the old Twitch. Appreciate it. And Papa Nagel, thanks for the follow. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. I'm live every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Fridays at 7 PM UK time, and then Wednesdays at 10 AM. 1 more attack or 1 more damage or both. Yeah, there's just the 2 damage. There's a bit and strength 6. Can you afford to not have 1 squad? Yeah, I don't think they're like in every list. So I don't think they're up here. I think they're like here because you're going to take them in a lot of lists, you know? But I don't think you need to build your list around them. I think they're nice. I think if you're taking any, you're taking 6. I think you're always taking 6. but I don't think you need them. I might even put him here. I forget I have a Twitch account. I also don't want to leave any more money to Bezos. Yeah, exactly. If you've got Amazon Prime, which you can be able to watch the new Gundam thing soon. If you got Twitch Prime, if you got Amazon Prime, then you link it to Twitch, you get free sub every month. I think, yeah, I think you probably run them more than Fulgrim. I think Fulgrim's starting to feel comfy down here, to be honest. But yeah, you're gonna take 6. You can't. The problem I have with Flawless is you can't attach anything to them other than Lucius, and Lucius doesn't want to be attached to them. You know, if you could take a Lord Exalted on them, bam, straight up there. You know. Yo, Papa Nagel, thanks for the Prime. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the Prime over on Twitch. Look at that. Are we on number 3 now? I'm not sure. I might be. We're level 2 complete. Well done. Well done, everyone. We're on level 3. Level 3 scam train. Yeah, so like, I think because you can't attach anything to them other than Lucy's, which means they are locked out of every enhancement in the book, pretty much, except for the one in not Renegade Raiders, Rapid, the vehicle one, you know, a vehicle one, the one where it's like choose a unit and force them to move. So I just think because you can't do that, you're probably not taking a character on them, which means they only have 3 attacks each. They're not getting any other buffs. They are wounding on 3s. That is really good. Don't get me wrong. They have a 3+ and a 5+ in run. So they don't have a 2-up armor either. So I think, yeah, just decent. I think they're fine. I don't think you need them. They're cool if they got them. They're great. They're a little scary. Ugh. Imagine Exalted in them. 3+ Exaltant buffs will be insanely busted. Yeah. With a Lord Exaltant, that'd be really good. With a Cacophonist, that'd be really good. With a Sorcerer, that'd be really good. But yeah, because you can't attach anything to them, it's just cringe. Also in the Combat Patrol, it is in the book somewhere. It's like more Infractors. The Combat Patrol is a Lord Exaltant, 6 Flawless Blades, and 10 Infractors or Tormentors. So yeah, you take 6, but you don't take many. You don't take more than 6. I think running 18 would be wild. 18 is not that expensive, but yeah. I think it would be wild, to be honest. All right. All right, next up. I think B is good. I think Fulgrim might get pulled down. I think we honestly might be pulling Fulgrim down one. Because Fulgrim is worse than all of these units. Fulgrim is 100% worse than all of these units here. I think Fulgrim might have to sit here because he is situational. Is anyone mad that I'm moving Fulgrim? Is anyone mad that I'm moving Fulgrim? I don't think they are. I don't see anyone kicking off. I don't see anyone being angry. I think Fulgrim needs to go down one. GW is mad. No, because the thing is with it, chat, is they don't need to make Fulgrim good because you're going to buy one anyway. Because he's really pretty and cool. He's a big snake guy. No one's mad where he belongs. Like he ruined our sales. I literally provided sales for Horus Heresy and no one's buying that game. Okay. Next up. Chaos Spawn. I'm usually mad at everything, not just this. Nice. I'm waiting to see what he does on the tabletop in the game. Good job I stream every single Friday, bringing you live games and report. Okay. I think I'm going to run him as a Mercurial host and have a great time. Can I trade him for Predator? Next video. I tag GW sales with my rating system. Imagine. Call me into the office. We've seen a bump in Horus Heresy sales, but they're exclusively buying Mark 6 to build Emperor Children. What do you have to say about this? I'm like, what I have to say is, I wish I bought stock 6 years ago. As much as peeps here don't like Heresy, that game is doing pretty well. I don't know what the sales are like for Horus Heresy, I'll be honest. It's purely anecdotal. Okay. Anyway, Chaos Spawn. Actually, quite a sick unit. The move 10. Now, I should say the Demon Prince only moves 10. Move 10. 5 up, feel no pain. Reaction move. Anyone within 9. If you move within 9, you automatically move 6. D6 plus 2. Where's my spawn? 80 points for 2. They're 40 points a model. 6-inch reactive move. Ass models, doesn't matter. Print one. Put some blue tack on a base. Stick some arms on it. Doesn't matter. Use some frogs like I do. They're going in A tier. I think, honestly, you take them more often than these. Low A. Low A, okay? You can't attach them to anything. You can't really manipulate them very much. But 70 points, move 10, advance and charge. Actually do something, not just sabotage. Great unit. Top of B, low A. I think B is going to be most of the army, to be honest. If you keep putting them in B, it's going to be most of the army. I think they're arguably A. Only 4+ to hit. Yeah, true. Very, very true. Lots of ways you can buff them, which is nice. They benefit from the detachment rule because they're Chaos Space Marines. But they're just cheap. Or is a good Slaneshi proxy for a spawn? Slangor. There you go. There's Chaos Spawn for you. 37 for 3. You need an extra one because they come in 3s rather than 2s. They're great Slanesh spawn proxies. Great. They're also out of stock. That's what I'd use anyway. A minimum. Cheap action monkeys, that's all they need to be. The cheap action monkeys that also like fly into combat really easily and can reaction move. Or possessed. Possessed look too much like Marines, I think. 2 boxes, you got your 3 units, true. I printed these really cool possessed snake things that are absorbing Marines of their chaos bodies. Yeah, anything like snake body like would be cool as well. I think spawn needs to be on 50s, yeah. Mikey showing GW website on the Outpost, shame. That's true. Exclamation point Outpost in chat if you want to buy some Warhammer, especially if you're in the UK. This stream is powered by the Outpost and the Colour Forge. If you need some pink spray paint, you can grab some from the Colour Forge. You can also go to the Outpost, exclamation point Outpost. Let's try it. So you just saw they were £37 and out of stock. Come on, Nightbot. Come on, Nightbot. There we go. We can go Slangor. Whoa, 31 quid? In stock? It's going straight in my basket. Never mind, chat, they're out of stock. Sorry, chat, they are going to be out of stock as of probably in about 3 minutes. There you go, £31.45 for 3. Isn't that great? And for those living based in you, email Outpost. If not, I ain't got a note for you, mate. Yoink. Nah, I'm gonna just use my other spawns for now, but I think if I was like gonna go to a tournament, that's what I'd use. Slangors. I mean, they're great models for it. And they're already on 50s, I think. Oh, they come on 40, so you'll have to buy some bases as well. You need to get yourself some bases as well. Joke's on you. While you're busy streaming, I'm going to snipe them. Fuck you, Nathan. Fuck you. Stream snipes. If I go online later and they're not in stock, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so fucking pissed. I'm going to be so fucking mad. Banned, to be honest. No, it's okay. Because Kayari, I'm actually manipulating him. Because if he buys them, I earn money. And then I can get mine for free. That's the real joke. Is if I wait a little longer, let everyone buy the stock, I get the kickback for free, no extra cost to you. You get 20% off. I also get a kickback. It's literally like giving out free money. I could get some for free. No, don't buy them with my referral code. That's true. 50 mil base is also available from Outpost. Let's fucking go, baby. All right, chat. Last few units now, because there's that much in this book, which is why I want to do it tonight. Next up, troops. They're also in the spearhead box. What else is in the spearhead? I realize my Nightbot command says one is supporting by buying toys. This tier is really Mikey's unannounced paid advertising. Well, it's not really unannounced. It says this stream is powered by the Outpost. So, what's the army called again? Hedonites? Let me just get that quick refresh because that's just stopped working. Just stop spamming the website. Please don't crash the website. Age of Sigma. Chaos. Hedonites. What's in the spearhead? I swear I used to have one of these. I was going to convert it to Lord Exultant and I couldn't find it. What can we use out of here? Oh, not a great deal. You've got a Chaos Sorcerer there. Not a bad proxy. You got your Spawn, and that's about it. You got your Fiends with the wrong riders. Not Fiends. Seekers. Not a good 40k one. Not good. Chaos Sorcerer and some Slangor. Not a great deal. Worth a look, though. Worth a look. Imagine if they could use those as Chaos Cultists. Can you use infantry as demonettes? Yeah. Yeah, you could use them as demonettes. Demonettes and Seekers, right? They do have Seekers in here, I think. Yeah, they have Seekers. EC didn't get Cultists. Yeah, no Cultists. Anyway, look at that fat discount you get using my link. That's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, chat, as we were, let's smash through this now. Tormentors. Tormentors. These are the bolter boys. They have sticky. Realize I forgot Icon of Excess for some reason when I was playing my game against Cal at the weekend on Friday. I completely forgot that the Icon of Excess is just every time you kill a unit. You know, at the end of the shooting phase or fight phase. You don't have to be on an objective. I don't know why I thought you had to be on an objective, but you don't. So they gain your command points. They have Precision, Melter, and Plasma, which is obviously stupid. So stupid. It's A tier. Let's be honest. Let's not beat around the bush. With the Lord Exultant getting lethal on your Precision. So you roll a 6 to hit, and you just like wound with a Melter with Precision. Actually wild. Just a solid unit. Better than a Spawn. Because they also infiltrate, you know. They also infiltrate. Infractors, Tormentors are just insane, okay? However, I think Infractors are a little worse. I think Infractors are decent. But let's be honest, they're just worse assault intercessors. I think Infractors are just worse assault intercessors. You know? Because they don't have a thunder hammer, they don't have a plasma pistol, they have a power sword, and then they're just got chainswords. You know? I think it's like this. Because I think you need Infractors. But I think Tormentors might be better. The reroll ones is nice. They have precision in combat, which is nice. You don't have like a power weapon, you know what I mean? You don't have like a pocket hammer. You don't have a pocket power. Is there like a power fist? That'd be sick. You need both, yeah. There's not enough units in this book to say I'm actually not going to take Infractors. But I think I prefer the Spawn as a unit, you know? If I had to choose, if I was like hanging off the edge of a cliff and someone was like, which unit are you going to take with you? And that unit will save you and let you climb up. I'd be like, yeah, I'll take the spawn. Precision in combat is good. Yeah, that's why they're auto A tier. They can't be any lower than A tier. You have a lord in the unit. Yeah, you're not wrong there, to be fair. They are only 85 points. But I think they're just like slight. The thing is with them is they have scout, right? So they're scouting rhinos early on, which is very fun. The scout makes them really good, but they're just assault intercessors with scout and no power thunder hammer. Five infractors are 10 extra wounds for the Lord. Yeah, which means they're not as strong as a Lord, right? 411 isn't great. Yeah, there's not enough AP. If they're all AP2, I'd be like, fucking, let's go. You know what I mean? It's the AP1 that's a bit of a fucker. Scouting rhinos that advance and they can charge out of. Well, they can't charge out of an advancing rhino, but I get you. They're good. They're very good. They're better than all this, definitely. Well, are they better than Chaos Spawn? No, I don't think so. Is Infractor Jail a thing we could do? No, because if you go second, every army can kill 30 Marines in a turn. You know? Every army can kill 30 Marines in a turn. The reason jail lists work is just because they're high toughness with an invuln. Always figured Emperor's Children were going to be a shooty faction for Chaos. Yeah, they're just not. You know? I think A, low A. Low A. You can run 60. Yeah, but you get my point, right? You're running 60, so that's what? 900 points? Okay, you lost 450 points before you've had a turn, because you went second. I think bottom of A. Yeah, I think bottom of A is good for infractors. They can charge over a round of 1 CP. Well, it depends what detachment you're running, right? So make sure it's the same order as the codex, by the way, chat. That's why I'm moving some around. Do you think war dogs would be necessary for anti-tanks? Necessary? No. Valuable? Yes. That would be my answer. Rhino has to make a normal move. It sure does. They can't advance and charge out of a rhino. They can get out and advance themselves. The rhino can't advance and then they charge with it. Okay. Chaos Terminators next. I don't think they live here. I don't think they live in D. I'm just pulling them out so I know what we're talking about, okay? I always do this with tier lists. I'm like, I need to pull it out so I can see it. Chaos Terminators. Move 6. They are T5. You can't reinforce them. They're a max unit of 5. If they shoot every gun into the same unit, they get reroll charges against it, which is pretty good. You know? Now, initial reading, I thought this unit was really, really good. Because of that. But then I was like, ugh, they move fast. They advance and charge, which is great for a T5 2-up 4 unit. And then they reroll charges as well. But then it's like, I've got to shoot all my guns into it. And the only character I can attach is a fucking Lord Cacophonist, who then stops them deep striking. You know? Because there's no Terminator Sorcerer or anything. There's no Terminator Lord. You exclusively have the Lord Cacophonists. Which is really weird. Good rule is to kill a bunch of models and pull you out of charge range. Yeah, because, like, you want the reroll charges, but then you shoot everything into it. And it's like, okay, cool, I've just killed half the squad. Oh, I mean, they're fine. They're decent into, like, a tank, because you can, like, wound a tank or vehicle or equivalent. And then charge it, which is decent. With, like, chain fists and stuff, which is decent. But, yeah, they're just super situational. I think you probably might take a Chaos Terminator squad. Do you take one over Fulgrim? I don't think you take one over Fulgrim. Not much worse than Flawless. I think with the thing is with the Terminators is they don't have any like innate buffs that the Flawless do. The Flawless have the fun 3-up wound, right? Terminators have a reroll charge, but then they have to shoot everything into that unit. Chain Fist hit on 4s. Yeah. Yeah. How many Chain Fists can you take? 1. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna live in sea. Yeah, it's a shame because I thought when I first read them, I was like, "Oh my god, this unit's insanely cool." And then the more I've looked over it, I was going, "Ugh, they're not that good." You know? Yeah, and how many points are they? 170. 170 is cheap for them. I think that's the thing that's going for them. But I think when you compare it to Flawless Blades, I think I prefer Flawless over the Terminators. But when the book came out, the points were a lot closer. Because Terminators in here are 175 and the Flawless are 130 for 3 or 260 for 6. So when they were like way more expensive, then you'd be like, yeah, I'm going to take Terminators. But now they're a little closer. There's only 50 points difference rather than like nearly 100. And you just can't attach anything to them. I think that's the problem with like this book, because the book is very limited in terms of like numbers of units. But then also they're limited because the characters you do have can't attach to hardly anything. You know? Nothing but Lucius can attach to the Flawless. Nothing but the Lord Cacophonous can attach to the Terminators, but they can't deep strike. The Lord Exalted can only attach to your battle line units, you know? If they had a viable HQ, they'd be good. Yeah, if they had like a HQ unit that they could attach, like even like the Lord Exultant, give them lethal hits, that'd be decent. With the way you can just shoot one weapon. Yeah, you can just shoot one weapon so you don't kill the thing, but then it's like you've got guns because you kind of have to take guns on them and you're not using them. The fact that Fulgrim is CT is kind of wild. Fulgrim's not that good. He's 400 points of distraction. I think you want a cheap deep strike option. They're not a terrible choice. They're not cheap though. They're more than 2 units of tormentors. You know, they're 10 points more than that. That can infiltrate. You know. The thing is, because everything advances and charges and advances and shoots, I don't think we're like in an impossible world where you don't need deep striking stuff because you can rapid ingress a unit and then just advance it to where you need it to be, which is usually better than deep striking. Obviously, spending command points then, which is obviously another thing you need to consider. But like, yeah, I think Terminators are a little situational because they're quite expensive. You know. You'd rather take Terminators to save the points. Yeah. What if my opponent has their dad and I don't add my dad? That would be really embarrassing. Oh, would it? Because I spoke to my dad in 12 years now. It's not so bad, guys. I won't lie. It's actually decent. All right, Land Raider. This is a Land Raider. It's fine. I think it's there. I honestly think bottom of C. You can put your Flawless and your Lucius in there. Great time. Cool. Are you attaching Lucius to Flawless? No. Hardly ever. Unless you're having a fun time. If you're having a fun time, then good on you, you know? This is the only anti-vehicle unit in the game. Also, shout out to the guy on Reddit who painted this. But a Land Raider 240 points, I'd rather another 6 Flawless, you know? If you're taking a Land Raider to put your Flawless in, just take another unit of Flawless, okay? Because you've clearly lost cause already. It doesn't matter. You know, I just don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary because if you're going to take anti-tank, you're going to take some Knights. And if Yo, Jesus. Thanks for the follow. Jesus Models IG. Cheeky. Cheeky. Yo! Dasmol, thanks for the follow. We just had a raid from Dasmol. Appreciate it, bud. Thanks for the raid, dude. Very kind of you. Roast beef and horseradish sauce, fried pickles and blue cheese dip. They are some interesting choices. Are you raiding with what you're having for tea? Because I'm really hungry. I'm not eating yet. Any type of foods that are unhealthy. I don't think pizza's unhealthy. It's good for the mind. So welcome everyone. My name's Mikey. Thanks so much for tuning in. Dasmol, thanks for the raid, dude. Hope you had a good time. We are currently ranking the Emperor's Children Codex. We're going through every single unit in the book. We currently talk about the Land Raider. I'm going to put it in there just so we know what we're talking about. We talk about the Land Raider. We do only have 4 left. But I'm live every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mondays at 7, just talking about general things. Fridays, we play live games. I just played the new Emperor's Children Codex, courtesy of Games Workshop sending me one out a few weeks ago. We played that on Friday with some really, really cool models that no one else has had on their channel. And this Friday, we're playing it again with Lucius. Okay. Why is Fulgrim C? He's bad. He's not that great. As you can see, we've got a very cool ranking system. S, nerf me, too good. A, really good. B, decent. C, only good in situations. L, D, trash. Why is this in the book? Or why is this a unit? So yeah, the Land Raider we're talking about. The Land Raider is no different whatsoever. It's fine. Have you broken Lucius's whip yet? No, mate. It's too good. Mine's never going to break. My Lucius whip will never break. I won't lie, bro. Do you want to see it? How could that break? That's less likely to break than any GW model ever. Okay. This is what I played with on Friday. Bro, it's just like the old times. That's what I say. Just like the old... I'm doing it again Friday. Exactly. It's even card stock, bro. It's not even just paper. There's fucking... I'd like put card in it. You got my print stick out. Glued it together. It's the double-sided as well. I should also say the models are double-sided. So it doesn't matter which way you look at it. You can still see the model. Lucius mirrored, as you can see. How could it break? Would it break if you spilt a drink on it? It would melt. That's different. Mikey plays with cardboard standees Lucius, but bans 30k Vindicators. Not a tournament there, was it? Not a tournament though. Only for advantage there, Mikey, or not wanting them to be borrowed like the Invicta Warsuit. Don't remind me, bro. Don't remind me, bro. Considering the vehicles have different date sheets and different factions, they really miss a trick in not having them more thematic. Yeah, the Chaos Land Raider is like... I feel like they could have done something with it, but it's just got an assault ramp. It can transport 14. Flawless Blade take 2, so you can run your unit of 6 Flawless Blades with Lucius. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it, I don't think. I just don't think the Land Raider's worth it. I think it's super situational. It wasn't a tournament bag, it was used seal clubbing. Just because the Emperor's Children are broken, okay? Funnily enough, I only took units that are in S or A tier currently. Sonic Cannon sponsons. Yeah, I just don't think the Land Raider's that good. Because I think people are like, oh, I need it to kill vehicles. And it's like, your Land Raider's not killing vehicles. You know? It might be better than a sorcerer. Cheers, Dasmol. Have a good one, bud. What was the reason Spawn is A tier? Are they that good? Spawn are A tier because you can advance and charge 10 inches and they're pretty decent in combat and they're only 40 points a model with a feel no pain and a reactive move. They're great. They're so good. So, if you watch it on Twitch, thanks so much. Again, thanks to the people raiding. Make sure you go give Dazmall a follow. You can also watch me on YouTube if you prefer to watch me in 2K. You can type !multi in chat. You can see a multi-stream on both YouTube and Twitch. We're currently at over 200 viewers total now, which is pretty fun. So thanks everyone, appreciate it. So yeah, if you're wondering why I put a unit in a certain place and you're watching on Twitch, make sure you jump over to YouTube because you can rewind. So, and if you'd rather watch with no lag, you can watch on Twitch. But you don't have to watch ads unless you become a sub, I'm afraid. But that's not up to me. That's up to the old Amazon gods. So yeah, I think Land Raider's going to sit here. I think it's slightly better than a Sorcerer. But yeah, they feel a little boring, and they just don't fit the army very well. You've got like the Renegade. I keep calling it Renegade Raiders because it's so similar to the Chaos Space Marine one. What's it called? Rapid Rapids. Rapid Evisceration, which is decent if you aren't going to take Flawless Blades. Maybe you take a Land Raider. But I think it's just a little situational. You know? A little situational. I don't think it's that great. Is a Land Raider better than Terminators, though? Maybe in that specific detachment. You know? Maybe in that specific detachment is better. The Rapid Evisceration one. Had transports gotten the rerolls in that vehicle detachment, then maybe. Yeah. Situational. Yeah, true. Yeah, we'll leave him there. Noise Marines. Noise Marines next. Okay. These are your Havocs of the detachment. Ironically, the only cult infantry unit, i.e. Khorne Berserkers, Plague Marines, that aren't battle line. You know? Noise Marines are the only decent shooting unit in the book. 18-inch, strength 5, -1/2 damage. The Blast Masters, insanely good. With a Lord Cacao, you're getting sustained on those bad boys. They force battle shocks. They force -1 battle shocks. Lord Cacao forces a battle shock, so a very cool combo there. And they're 130 points, or 135 points, which is like really cheap. Really, really cheap, I think, for what they are. So I think they're definitely A. Definitely A tier. I think right up here, to be honest. Decent damage, but Freyland needs to expose themselves to do damage. For sure. With the rapid evisceration detachment, you can also pop them back into transports, bring them out, pop them back in, pop them out, etc. A on their own, but with Cacao Lord, maybe S. I think what's holding them back is they are T5 2-wound models, you know? I think they're T5 2 wounds. If there were 3 wounds, then I'd be like, right up there. Better than Precision Melter? Yeah, I think they are. Because I think you can take Tormentors without the Melter and they're still good, you know? Whereas the Noise Marines, they are the shooting unit. Good rerolls in that detachment, also good in the Demon detachment. I think they're good in most detachments. As I said, I ran them in Coterie with the Auto 6 on the Lord Cacao. So the Blastmaster was always sustained, you know? The lack of range is a problem, yeah. I think that keeps them out of S tier. If they were like 36-inch range, 24-inch range, they'd be so much better. But I think the lack of range keeps them from S tier, because they have to be in your grill. And the only way to keep them protected is to run one particular detachment of running them in the vehicle detachment and popping back in. But that's it. That's it. So I think they're really strong. They're a really good unit. You're going to see them in pretty much every list because they're so iconic as well. Good and iconic. They can advance and shoot, which is very unique because obviously they are a Havoc unit essentially, but they're quite short range. That's the problem. They're just a bit short range because I don't think the thing is with it is like a lot of the time you can't hide with them. They are just in your grill. They get crit sustain 5+ with demons. Yeah, the demon detachment does make them really good as well. So yeah, I think A, because they need a lot to work with them. They're not great on their own. You know? The problem with noise is we now have to pay a rhino tax, which isn't really a tax, to be fair. Yeah, I think I was chatting to someone. Yesterday about what I was doing. So what a great. One sec, MS Paint's time. One sec, chat. Okay. What you can do, all right, is you have your little, you have your unit of 6 noise marines. Okay. And then you have your rhino. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. Inside the rhino, infractors. Yo, Jake, thanks for the 26 months, dude. Have we hit the goal? Oh, we've almost hit the goal. YouTube's getting smashed, though. We're at 10 out of 15. Maybe you want to become a member. Okay. Maybe you want to become a member for as little as £1.99 a month. Really appreciate it. Yo, Jake, thanks for the prime, dude. Appreciate it. Twitch is smashing YouTube today, and it's literally got 10 times the viewers. Okay, so think about this, all right? Start the game. These are your noise marines. Okay, this is your rhino. Scout 6. Okay, shout out to Alex for telling me about this. Genius idea. Scout 6. Okay, so now your rhino's here. The infractors get out. Whatever. They go and do their thing. Advance and charge, etc. Okay. They go advance and charge. Then your noise marines walk and get in the rhino. And then the rhino drives off. Genius. Genius. You've just saved 80 points. And maybe you're looking for Heresy Era Marines, so your Emperor should send on over to the Outpost using my link in the pinned comment. Genius. You don't even need 2 rhinos. Just let the rhino scout to let your infractors go do them things. And then get back in the rhino. How did I not think of that? Great time. Fucking genius. Because the infractors can't advance out of the rhino and charge. Oh, sorry, they can't use the rhino because they have to get out before it does anything. So the rhino scouts to give them that 6-inch move. Okay. But then the unit gets out and does its advance and charge with the Lord Exultant. And then the noise marines just like get back in the rhino, and the rhino just moves and shoots. It could even advance and shoot if it wants to. So those noise marines are essentially benefiting from the scout because they're moving into the rhino. The rhino is then moving afterwards. If they are 5-man infractor plus lodge, you can only fit both in, right? So you can technically fit both in because it can carry 12. But if you put noise marines in a transport with a scouting unit, the rhino can't scout because everybody needs to scout. So you lose the 6-inch free move. So yeah, you just put 5 in each one, and then just get all your infractors get out and all your noise marines get in, and then you got 3 boats of blastmasters that have moved, 18 inches minimum. Is that allowed? Yeah, as soon as the game starts, as long as the unit started in the rhino, that's it. Done. Sorted. The game's it's turn 1. You're in movement phase at that point. If you go second, well, you just let them run to you. You use your rhino and just fucking pull it back. You know what I mean? So, yeah, fun tactic. Shout out to Alex. What a lad. All right, chat. Next unit. We move. We move on. The Helldrake is shit. It is poopy. It is poo. It is shit. It could be S tier because it is very funny. You know what, chat? I think we put it in S tier just to be a troll. Okay. We know the Helldrake's really poo. Okay. We know this between us. But maybe we put it in S tier because it's funny. You know? Chat, do we put the Helldrake in S tier because it's kind of funny? 195 points for 5 attacks. Do we put it in S tier just to make Joe from Liam's channel feel better? Maybe we do. Maybe we do. What are even the stats? It's a flyer. Okay, so moves 20 inches. It's toughness 10, 2 up, 5 up, 14 wounds, leadership 7, no OC. It has a bale flamer, which is d6 plus 3, strength 6, minus 1, 2 damage, or an auto cannon, strength 6 shot, sorry, strength 8, minus 1, 2 damage. And it has Helldrake claws, 5 attacks, anti-fly 2 plus devastating wounds, strength 7, minus 1, 2 damage. If it was minus 3, I'd be like, yeah, fair, it's decent. Mikey putting the Helldrake in S tier to drive range baiting engagement to his video. Clickbait to hell and back. I don't even need to put it there. I could just modify it. But it'd be funny if people come in now and be like, yo, the Helldrake's that good. And I'm like, yeah, it's really good. Yeah. This is the thumbnail. Right, chat. It's in D tier. All right. We know this. I'm going to leave it there. All right. 2 units left now. When is the chicken not trash? 15 years ago. Please nerf the Helldrake. Please nerf the Helldrake, chat. Please nerf it. Does it still have Airborne Predator? It does. So if it ends a normal move, you can select an enemy unit moved over and roll 2d6, adding 1 if they have fly. On a 4+, it suffers d3 mortal wounds. That's it. That's it. That's all it's got. Okay. All right, chat. Screenshot this, and I'll point to it, and you can all you can all send it to your friends on Reddit. There you go. That's different than the CSM codex. Yeah, they like to slightly change them, but not very crazily, you know. Right, Mauler Fiend. Okay. Shout out to the guy on Reddit who painted this one. Search Emperor's Children Mauler Fiend. It's the first result and no other pink ones, which is kind of annoying. Mauler Fiend, it has, each time this model makes an attack if it's below starting strength, add 1 to the hit. If it's below half, add 1 to the wound. It does degrade at 4 wounds. It does have 12 wounds total. Move 10, 3 up, 5 up, T10. It has the Magma Cutter, it's got the Lash of 10 rolls, it's got the Mauler Fiend Fist. It's a Mauler Fiend. It's basically the same as Fulgrim in combat, strength 14, minus 2d6 plus 1 damage. You know? It's decent at best. I don't think you're going to take loads. I don't think you're going to take more than 2 if you're going to run them. Do you need them? No, I don't think so. Does it fill a role? It's nice. Would I rather take another Demon Prince? Yeah. But it's only 130 points. It's quite cheap. It's very cheap, that's for sure. Obviously, they all have advance and charge. So they're moving 13 to 14 inches. You know? Yeah, it fills a similar role to the Demon Prince, but it's a little bit more survivable. And it's a little bit chunkier, you know? Is it better than the Foot Demon Prince? I think maybe it's here. 3 Mauler Fiends for the price of 1 Fulgrim. Yeah, literally. It's 1 Fulgrim or 3 Mauler Fiends, and I'd probably rather take 3 Mauler Fiends, but Fulgrims are cool. Would you take 3 Mauler Fiends over Fulgrim? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Are they better than Flawless Blades? This is the problem now, because I think B tier is all very similar, but I don't feel like the Mauler Fiend is better than Flawless Blades. I'd rather paint 1 Fulgrim. Yeah, I've helped Neil paint Mauler Fiends. Oh my god. Awful. Awful. I nearly painted 1 coat. Painting trim on anything is fucking brutal. I'm trying to paint these fucking Emperor's Children. I want to finish them on Saturday and I've still not finished. Chat, I don't like where that is on the B tier. I think that's better. What do the blades need? An extra attack, an extra damage, or a character to attach them that isn't Lucius. I think that's better. Is any arguments with B tier now? Because we do only have one unit left. Leasing demon engines from Iron Warriors is like driving a company car these days. Cheap as fuck. Blades needs enhancements. Yeah, they do. Weevil Underwood. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Force Blades were the perfect recipient for a rule similar to Primaris Sword Brethren. You have to be more specific. I don't know what they have. Yeah, I think it's fine on there. You might take one. Maybe it's even situational. It might even be situation. Is that too low? Choose +1 attack or put on damage at the start of the fight phase. Yeah. Yeah, I think B tier. Also balances out my list a little bit nicer. Why is Lord Kakin being? Because he's decent. He's not great. He's not amazing. He's pretty good. He's fine. You won't mind dropping one. Okay, finally, we have the Chaos Rhino. The old Chaos Rhino. Move 12, T9, yada yada, does all the things. Has assault vehicle rather than heal a wound, which is so good. Units can disembark from the transport after its advance. Units that do so count as making a normal move but cannot declare a charge in the same turn, but can otherwise act normally. The thing is with that, Rhino, no, I'm just putting it there. I'm just holding it there for a minute. The Rhino, because of the fact that it says that units count as making a normal move, the Chaos Rhino can advance, and then units, such as Noise Marines, for example, can pop out and not be limited with Thrill Seekers, because that unit technically hasn't advanced, it's made a normal move. So what you can have is 2 units of Noise Marines and a Rhino. The Rhino advance up to 18 inches, those units pop out and not have limited targets like if they would have advanced themselves. Oh shit, Mikey looks sad with the Rhino in D tier. I think... Is the Rhino... Are we going to say a Chaos Rhino's S tier? Are we going to say a Rhino's S tier and that be our final tier list? Are we actually going to do that? Are we going to say the lowly Chaos Rhino, one of the oldest kits in the game, is S tier? It's a really good ability with this detachment for exclusively Noise Marines. I think here. I think there. Metal Box Supremacy. It is one of the best Rhino rules in the game. How many points is the Rhino? 80 points as well. I think that's our final tier list, chat. And I think I'm pretty happy with it. I think the Chaos Rhino is really cheap. I think all of A tier is like any arm. That's what any army is. B, are units that you want to take can be good a lot of the time. C, 100% situational. D is a Helldrake. Hang on, I typed out whilst Helldrake had trashed here. Sass, it's so bad. It's so bad. The Helldrake's really, really bad. Okay, beta's been adjusted and hook has been cast into the r/competitive pond. Oh my god, I dread to think. I dread to think. I think I'm pretty happy with that. My poor dragon. Yeah, the Helldrake is one of the coolest models for 40k. I'm pretty happy with that tier list, to be honest. I think we've captured all of the main units you're going to take it. This is just my list from Friday, by the way. Link in members. Oh, God. Fuck's sake. You didn't even link the channel, bro. Get my downvotes. Dickhead. Literally, how long did it take, bro? I'm gonna get so much hate. I'm gonna get fucking bomb threats, yeah. I completely forgot demons. Yeah, I didn't do demons because they only work in a single detachment. They don't feel like part of the army, you know? People are already biting. They're biting more? Yeah, they are biting. They're biting, chat. They're biting, bro. So yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that tier list. More seriously, there's already a Helldrake should never be in a needs and nerf tier comment. Can you not take 500 points with Lucius? Technically, yes. Technically, yes. But we don't know until the data slate's out because the Chaos Demon, that'll be a Chaos Demon change, not an Emperor's Children change. That's the reason I don't think we've seen the change with Chaos Demons, because it's a Chaos Demon rule that allows Lucius to take 500 extra points of allies. That's why I don't think there's a change yet. So yeah, I'm happy with that tier list. I think we've done pretty well there. I think we've pretty captured it. Again, this was my list on Friday plus a little cacao. That was it. I think all of these units are probably in the right place. I don't think you can argue too much with it. I don't think there's anything that's like very egregious. You could say the Rhino's like not S tier, needs a nerf. You could say it's around here, probably fine. I'm going that for more aesthetic purposes. Are demons just as usable to Emperor's Children as guard stuff to GSC? The thing is with Legions of Excess is that they're in this book, but they only work with one detachment. Can you take allies? We don't know. We don't currently know if you can take allies with demons, with Emperor's Children yet. Well, like allied Slanesh demons from the index, not the Codex Legions of Excess. So I don't think it's worth talking about them too much. I just think talking about exclusively the Codex, because that's 5 of the 6 detachments rather than just a single one, and then not considering the other ways you can ally and stuff until we have a confirmed answer. So 500 views on that thread in 5 minutes. Are you joking, bro? Are you actually joking? This is bait. My thoughts is clear joking made by a YouTuber who needs a haircut. Bro's bald. Bro is bald! I forgot to show you. Bro is gonna be bald, bro! I need a haircut. What are you talking about? This is a fucking main of champions, bro. It's a main of champions green 2 weeks ago. Bro needs a haircut. I bet he's bald, man. Wait a minute. As a bald man myself, that hurts. Look. If you're gonna be bald, that's fine. Alright? But if you insult someone's hair, you are bald. You know? If I've had multiple comments about my hair, right, over my YouTuber career, and it's always by a bald person, and I'm like, why would I listen to your opinion about my hair if you don't have any. You know? Nathan, I'm sure you're lovely. Sorry to call you out, but you need to talk to your bold companions, you know? Your bold compadres, your boldites. You know? I will not take this man's 40k advice. Look at his hair. Yeah. Please engage with an engagement bait tier list. Bro, you engaged. You engaged, bro. I don't speak for the bold community. Yeah. Is this why you hate Wallace so much? Is it because he's bold? Yeah, it doesn't help. It doesn't help, bro. Mikey hates bold people, cancel him. I don't hate bold people. I just don't think people who are bold should be giving out hair tips. You've got amazing hair, Mikey. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hopefully I'll keep it. And you know what? If I lose my hair, I won't tell other people how to use their hair, you know? I just feel like if people are like brushing their hair with a weird brush to try and save it, maybe they shouldn't be shouting about someone else's head of hair. You should get, to be fair, you should get a cut. Bro, my cut's not for 2 weeks. I have like scheduled haircuts. It's in like 2 weeks, bro. Ask them what haircut they would recommend. Bro's never seen a mullet. Well, it's longer at the back as well, you know. That's on, yeah, this is on purpose. Oh, I didn't realize Luz. How you doing, Luz? I love that Mikey's just gone all in attacking follically challenge now. Brilliant. Groomslayer, thanks for the gift. I'd really appreciate it. I'm good you're looking very well. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Someone said, I'm not just going to sit here and refresh this post. This is the last time. EC Spawn and Rhinos are like best in the game. Lucy's still easy to kill overpriced. He does what he needs to do. You take him. EC has the best winged demon prince, but they're not going to be impressive army any stretch. And the Helldrake lol. Okay. I'm sure that post will be funny. It's already on 0. It can't get much lower. So I think that's it for today. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the tier list. I think we got through a lot. I think we did pretty well with it. I think we've got like a pretty solid tier list. I might release this as a video. I'm still trying to work on my other Noise Marine video, my other Emperor's Children video, sorry. So maybe I'll release this as a separate video instead. But today's been fun. So thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for all the members. All 2 of you. We had a few more than 2. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 in total. It says 2 on here, but we had 2 resubs, 2 gifts, and thanks for all the primes as well over on twitch.tv. I'm multi-streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the minute, enjoying it. Weird up penis time. No, I'm going to go now because I only stream until 9. I'm half an hour over. Someone model a wig on their Helldrake and put it in a steer. So no Wordle today, but we'll be back on Wednesday, my dudes. We got a fun one. I might even be painting. But we'll be doing the news first, and then we'll move into a sponsored segment, I believe. Just got to double check tomorrow. But we might be doing some painting on Wednesday, which might be fun. So make sure you tune in Wednesday at 10 AM. But otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. If you want to watch a video, I released one yesterday, and I released a good one last week as well about Emperor's Children if you want to watch it. So subscribe if you haven't already, follow if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll catch you on Wednesday. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. No raid today because no one else is online. I might raid on Twitch, but not on YouTube. We'll raid on Twitch with someone.